By the end of this video, I want to help you answer one simple question. How can I balance training like a professional athlete while still working a full-time job? Because if you're like me, you're unfortunately not a pro athlete and you still got to work a regular job because you got to make money to live in this world. So throughout this video, I'm going to take you through 2 days of my life on how I balance training at a high level for the marathon and showing you everything that I do in those 2 days to get the most out of my time available outside of work. I'm also going to be talking about the effects and the sacrifices that I have to make to ensure that I get the most out of work and running so that I can maximize the potential from both. Because trust me when I say this, I think that we all know deep down inside that it's going to be worth it. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so if you don't know personally, I am training for the Lock to Lock Marathon on September 12th of this year. And as we all know, with marathon training, it is a lot of time spent running high mileage, huge workouts, weight training, and all those super fun things that we all do. We all love them, but we got to squeeze them in somehow between real life and the running life. So on my days off, I like to take advantage of the time that I have to make sure I can get as much out of the way on my day off as possible so that later in the week I don't feel stressed, I don't feel boxed in, I don't feel like I really have to push myself, and I can focus on the work, running, balance a little bit better. But with that being said, I still do like to sleep in. So this day was a little bit of a slow start. Let me show you. Like I said, I work 6 days a week, so Monday is my only day that I get to run in the morning and my only opportunity to run twice in a day, unless I want to get up at 4 a.m. and run before I go to work at 5:30. And I think I'll be the first to admit here that I'm a little beat from yesterday. Not really a beat, just kind of tired, No, it's but today's gonna be a little nice refresher because it's nice and overcast, and I for once don't have to deal with the heat and the humidity and all the other nonsense, the very few bad parts that come with living here and running here. There really isn't much more to say other than let's go get into it. Surprisingly really good. Surprisingly really good. Gives me some confidence. Alright, so yeah, I know. Pizza, not the most optimal thing probably to be eating. But you know what? I really don't care all that much. I am actively trying to clean up my diet, but on days like today where I pretty much work every other day of the week, so I have 1 day a week where I need to worry about lunch. So I ain't trying to buy a whole extra meal for just one lunch. I don't know, throw something in the microwave real quick from what I had the night prior. It's really not that big of a deal. I am trying to clean up my diet a little bit, but you know what? On your day off, you just kind of gotta chill. Eat what you want, chill out a little bit. I'm going to smack this pizza and chill out for a little bit, because if I don't get a little bit of time to chill on my day off, then was it really a day off? No. Because if you're going hard all the time, you're not going to be able to go hard when you need to. Almost forgot to mention that I drink an electrolyte mix just about after every run. Just a little, I'll show you what I use. This is stuff that I use, not sponsored. I could be. Hit me up. Yeah, after each run, hitting those electrolytes hard because it is hot, humid, and I sweat a lot. And trust me when I say this, when you're consistent in your hydration, you will feel so much better on your runs. I'm telling you, bro. So drink more than just water. Take it seriously. But like I said, it doesn't stop on the first run. I gotta fit in a whole bunch of extra stuff on my day off. So after a little bit of time, taking off, chilling, and recovering, it was time to head to the weight room. I be so real with you for a second? I'm so tired. Oh, I should have taken a nap, but I didn't. And probably gonna suffer because of that. It's a slog, it's a grind, but love the process, love the result even more. I'm trying to be so positive, I'm just so tired. All right, let's roll, let's get into it. Stop being a baby.
You got me down again.
Now, if you know me in my videos, you know how much I preach about weightlifting. If you want to be a much better runner, you got to lift weights. That is a non-negotiable, because trust me when I say this, it helps with injury prevention and your overall performance. And the routine that I do only takes about an hour, so it's super easy for me to find just that little slot of time, get the work in within an hour, help me build that extra strength base that we all need as marathon athletes. Like I said, we still got one more thing we got to do today. Got to go for that second double run, because high mileage doesn't run itself. So we got to get rolling back into it. At this point, you're probably wondering, you're doing a lot of stuff on your day off. Do you ever relax and recover? Luckily for me, I love running so much that is my recovery. That is my relaxation. Just being able to go out and run, for me, has always been just a blessing, and I really cannot express how much I just enjoy being able to go out and do that. Alright guys, so as you can see, the sun isn't even down yet. It's about 8:30 p.m. and I'm getting ready to go to bed. Now this is one of the most unfortunate trade-offs I think I have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, is getting to bed at a decent time, because as we all know, recovery is hugely related with sleep, and sleep is one of the best ways to digest the work you put in that day. So if you're not getting enough sleep, you're not going to absorb the training. You just won't be hitting the same level of fitness if you did go to sleep on time. Unfortunately, my bedtime is usually around 8:30 because I get up at 5:30. That allows me to get some ample sleep. But I will admit, this sucks because it really does kind of squeeze my day down a lot. Yes, especially if I sleep in a little bit too long. If I get up at like what I did today, if I get up at 9 and I go to bed at 8:30, that's not even 12 hours for a day off. So you take what you can get here. I mean, I'm making the most out of what I got. But yeah, this I will admit, this is probably the worst part about it all, because I would so rather just veg out in bed, doom scroll, watch some YouTube, but we gotta sleep so that we can wake up tomorrow at 5:30, which you will be seeing here right now. Okay, so you want to know one of the worst parts about my day? I just hung out for 2 hours after work, and now I have to convince myself to go out and run a workout. Doing the workout's fine, but convincing myself to go do it, it's another story. But I'm already running late. I pushed it back another half an hour because I'm lazy. So, time to go do it. Now, I'll admit that up until this point, my workouts have been 50% alright, and then 50% not very good at all. I was honestly really concerned with how this workout was going to turn out. I'm not really doing anything marathon specific at the moment because I'm still pretty far out from my race, but we got to build fitness somehow. So we got 8x K and then 6x400. Let's rip into it. All right, we got a solid loop picked up today for the K repeats. Loop is about a K in and of itself, so should be good, easy to measure. One lap at a time. Alright, that was a fun one. Except for the part I had to stop and use the bathroom, but yeah, you win some, you lose some. I really gotta figure that out. Because I can't be stopping during workouts like that all the time. Because if that doesn't fly for what, a 9.5K workout, it's really not gonna fly for a 42K of a marathon. So we really gotta get that sorted out. Other than that, probably my best workout back yet. I'm pretty happy. I mean, it would have been perfect if I didn't have to use the bathroom, but you know what? It's probably best not to be perfect now and be perfect on September 12th. So yeah, you've now seen everything that I do to balance running and life, work, and all whatnot. Like this video, subscribe, do all the things. I'm gonna go get some food. Thanks for running with me. I'll see you next time.